can't hit 'em, 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 hit 'em. Listen. It's Eagles talk high, let's talk Eagles. Philly bleed green, it's from your people. Fly, Eagles fly. Let's beat the squad. Big Pat Shell and Dante the Dark Jive. Drop the stats on them, drop the facts on them. It's Bird Game, baby, let's get it on.
What's going on, Eagles family? Welcome to Eagles Talk. 5 Eagles fans, 4 Eagles fans. And yes, we're here to recap our loss and our elimination. But more importantly, as you can see, it's just me and my special guest, Jay Phillips. It's not the Dark Knight, even though it's down there. It's just us here. What's going on, y'all? It's a tough pill to swallow, but we're finally out of the nausea of this season. But with that being said, Jay, how you feeling, man? Welcome aboard.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for having me around here, man. It's a privilege to be hanging out with you, man.
Yeah. We wasn't going to do the show again, but it's something that you got to do. You know, you got to get the fans what they want. You got to let them voice their opinion. And being as though it's New Year's Eve, you got to do it. We got to do it. We got to get. Today is one of those days where we have a reason, not only because of the Eagles, but we have a reason to drink. We have a real legit reason.
After this season, we
drink.
definitely need a reason to drink.
Let me go to some comments. Let me go to the first comments in the room. Let's see here.
Let's see what they're talking about.
Kim Bayon, first person in the room. Yo. Anais Boyd. You're Jermaine Blair. What's up, Blair? What's up, Jermaine? Bird Game 5 Eagles fly. Charlie Miller. Bleed green no matter what. Yes, we bleed green no matter what, man. It doesn't matter if we're 4-10 and 1 and eliminated from the playoffs. It don't matter.
0-16 don't matter.
No.
We're staying true though.
I don't think we'll go 0-16.
Listen, the true Eagles fans, they stick through thick and thin. That's what I'm telling you. We stick through the good times and the bad times.
Yes, the good times, the bad times, and all the in between.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jeremiah Andrews, come on next season with your funky self. That's how I feel. Richard Boo Layton, Happy New Year's, my Eagles family. Yeah, Happy New Year's. Listen, guys. We're about a few hours away from the new year, 2021, or 2020 is about to get out of here with this funky ass, excuse my language, for this funky behind. And 2021 is going to be something new for us, hopefully. Maybe we get a good draft pick. And that's something that we need to talk about. So without further ado, let me get this first quarter started.
Let's go.
You're now listening to the first quarter.
If you haven't been with us for, the 5 years that we've been on here, you already know what's going on. After the first quarter, we take our shots. So therefore, I'm drinking Uncle Nearest premium whiskey.
That's good stuff, man.
He had a shot and said, whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. That's real.
I never had it before. I thought it was a sissy drink until I tried it.
Yeah. You had to sit down for quick.
Yeah.
Now,
I did.
Jay next to me, right? So my brother normally sits here, and my brother's about, 5'9", 5'10", 200 some odd pounds. This guy next to me is about 6'6".
Excuse me, sir. Don't shortchange me. That would be 6'8". Thank you.
He's been inside since high school, right? 6'8". About
hey, we're not going to talk about weight. It's a lot.
It's a lot. All right,
it's not skinny.
So
put it that way.
For him to actually say, "Yo, this shot hit me," and he sat down.
Oh, it was
real.
It
was real.
I couldn't believe it.
Uncle Nearest premium whiskey, man. This is what I'm on for this New Year's. This is what I'm drinking, and I still got my Stella.
Listen, too many of those.
You can't go lose without the Stella.
Listen,
can't go wrong without the Stella.
Feel good about an Eagles game. A couple of those.
What you drinking on, big fella?
We got this Fireball over here.
Yeah, he reduced to the Fireball.
And I got this Stella over here. Yeah.
So what we gonna do? I need to know what y'all drinking out there. This is Eagles talk, man. We drink our pains away. We drink until we get drunk. But you know what? We have great conversation, not at you guys, with you guys. So we're gonna need you today because Dark Knight said, you know what? I'm done with this team and went to the side so he can feel better with his COVID because I know he's doing much better. And Michelle, she's in Costa Rica, so she's enjoying herself. She got her feet up on the beach, drinking some drink out of a coconut.
Nice.
So to our Philadelphia Eagles drafted in the top 10.
Oh, sure, let's go. There we go, bro. There you go.
Down it has 3, 2, 1.
how you get the thing started right there. That's how you get everything started.
Yeah, man. So what did I tell you we was going to do this first quarter? We're going to talk about this previous game. I went back and looked at the game, believe it or not.
Okay.
So I went back and analyzed what went wrong in that game.
A better question would be, what didn't go wrong?
So a lot went wrong in the game. Richard Boulay says Grey Goose and Bud Light. Yes. I'm gonna say this name wrong. Lithan Mihaya Jr. That's how you say it?
Where?
Right here. You can't see, can you? What you guys think
I don't
about
got it.
Devontae Smith? Wish he was taller, but he's still nice. We will talk about that in a second. Kyle O'Brien. All right, Pat. If you were in charge of the first pick, what position you're taking? For me, is QB corner. I'm tired of trash we get on outside on defense. Again, Kyle, stay tuned. We'll talk about that too. Steve Hayes, pumpkin spice vodka. My man, he's drinking some gentleman's. I just put the gentleman's jack down and get me some Uncle Nair's because it was the last bottle there, so I had to get some more. Smoothie and water, detoxing. Hey, detoxing 2021. That's what you're supposed to do. Lathan, all right, I got you, Lathan. My bad. I looked at it wrong, Lathan. All right. So for the Eagles, what happened in this previous game to me, they stopped running the ball.
It was terrible.
It was terrible. So I went back and actually listened to the broadcast, and Jonathan Velma said after we scored our first touchdown with Miles Sanders, he said, if they keep running this ball, it's going to be a long game for the Dallas Cowboys because they cannot stop the run. If a commentator can tell you that, right, who's actually played the game at a very high level, has a Super Bowl ring, played with some outstanding talent in the University of Miami, and again, I said, won that Super Bowl. If he could tell you that from the booth, continue to run the ball, you'll be dominant. Why can't the head coach get out of his freaking mind to keep running the ball?
I think that Doug's a little pass happy sometimes. He's a former quarterback, and he likes to throw the ball. I mean, all of his fans throughout the city have been screaming the same thing: run the ball, and then you pass off of the run. But I don't understand why Doug keeps doing this though. And listen, the guy had 7. What do you have? 7 carries in the first quarter, and then 8 for the rest of the game.
Listen, we averaged in the first half, in the first quarter, we averaged around almost 6 yards a carry.
Yeah,
almost 6 yards a carry.
Yeah,
we was running a little bit of read option. We was running a little. Our offense looked a little bit different from what it normally looked like.
It was electrifying
so
at that moment.
It actually kind of looked like when I say it looked like the Baltimore Ravens offense, it resembled that type of offense because
I don't know if I'd go that far.
No. the ball control with the quarterback and the running back.
Okay.
In that first drive, they were unstoppable. Anything they did,
was beautiful.
Except for that second down play before we scored a touchdown. When Sean Lee made the play, made a good tackle. Besides that play, everything was a positive.
It looked great. I thought it looked amazing.
And they kept him off guard. That second drive, one run and a deep pass to D-Jack? Why would you go away from something that is working? And that's the issue.
He's a former quarterback.
That's the issue I have with Doug Peterson. We off camera, we had a discussion about, Doug Peterson, either he staying or should he leave? And the argument I had is that Jeffrey Lurie wants him to stay. He should stay. But if he doesn't relinquish the play calling duties, I am okay with Doug Peterson leaving. I'm okay with that. But he has to relinquish those duties and be the head coach. The conversation we had was very heated and very argumentative, was back and forth. You had some good points.
I was right. He was wrong.
He had some real
I was
good
right.
points.
He was wrong.
But the thing about it, we gotta realize the thing about it is Doug Peterson wasn't hired first, and we go back to this. He wasn't hired first. Jim Schwartz was hired first, and therefore Jim Schwartz was given the autonomy to take and pick his players. Basically,
okay. Well, even if Jim Schwartz was hired first, Doug Peterson is the boss. He's in charge.
Okay,
he should be in charge. And Doug doesn't deserve to have another chance at being the head coach of this team. I'm sorry, but Doug Peterson needs to be removed because a lot of people forget Doug is not just in charge of the offense. He's in charge of the defense. He's also in charge of special teams. We were terrible on special teams this year. Our kicker didn't do well. He didn't. We had 1 punt return. I don't think we had one punt block. We did nothing on special teams all season long. defense was absolutely atrocious. The secondary was bad. The linebacker core is awful. Like, he's in charge of all that. He shouldn't have been the play caller.
Mhm.
He should have sat Carson Wentz down at some point in time a little bit earlier in the season.
Yeah, you know what? That I do agree with. I do agree that he should have sat Carson Wentz down a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
I do agree that Doug Peterson should relinquish the play calling because he has more to focus on in the game. But one thing I don't agree, and we know this for we don't know this for 100% fact, probably about 85-95% fact, that Doug Peterson, when it comes to that offense and that defense, the pool that Jim Schwartz has for his defense is much larger than the head coach. He has
shouldn't.
more to say.
Well,
You're right.
He
You're
shouldn't.
right. He shouldn't. But the way they brought Jim Schwartz in first, right?
Yeah.
He was able to get his guys in first.
Yeah.
Then they had Doug Peterson come in, hired Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson said in an interview, he said, "You know what? I don't pick my players. I'm just a coach. Whoever they bring in, I coach them up to the best of my ability."
That's
so
what you're supposed
therefore,
to do.
if you're saying that, that means you have more responsibility than sitting there scheming plays, right?
Well, yeah, because he's supposed to be in charge of the whole team. He shouldn't be worrying about the plays. Clearly, he wasn't worrying about the plays with that offensive system that was going all year long. That was pretty terrible. But he's supposed to be managing the entire team, the defense and the special teams. And he's got a lot of things he's supposed to be taking care of. But, Doug I like Doug, and I'm thankful for what Doug did for the city. But come on, man, Doug Peterson's got to go.
Yeah,
he's got to go.
I give him 1 year. That's my thing. Let me go to some comments. Kyle Bryan. The commentators have been calling what is wrong with this team all season. I'm tired of not making adjustments on both ends of the ball. We totally agree about that. We're totally in agreement about that because that after Michael Gallup was basically abusing Michael Jacquet, abusing him.
You know what? I don't know what word we can use that expresses more than abuse, but
no, he was. If I want to curse on here,
that's worse.
Because I didn't put the disclaimer like Dante did 2 weeks ago, but he was straight taking him to the woodshed and beating him.
It was
it was like terrible. Back in the day when me and you used to play Madden. I used to beat you on Madden. So anyway. Well, it was game day then, right? It was game day.
I don't remember what it was. Listen, I don't remember what the game was. I just don't remember you winning. How's that sound?
But you know what? Let's be honest. We always talk about Jalen Mills and how he is not the cornerback that we envision for this team.
Not at all.
Because he doesn't have the speed and he bites on double moves. In this situation, he is a hybrid. When you realize that your cornerback is in too big of a spot, you should have switched that right away.
Yes.
Because Jalen Mills got to that position, he didn't shut everything down, but it was more respectable. The defense, at that point, the game was pretty much in hand. Let me go to some more comments.
Yeah, let's see what these people are talking about.
Sulema, hey, what's going on? Yes, they stopped running the ball. Why? We ask this question all the time.
We don't know why Doug would stop running the ball. I don't think he knows why he stopped running the ball, to be honest.
Quavo, what's up, man? I'm calling you Quavo because it look like Quavo. Happy New Year's, everyone. Let me go to some newer comments. Bill Crow, I agree. Need competition in CAT. I think so. I think they will bring Carson Wentz back.
I think so too.
I do have a thought about what can transpire before the new league year. But I think what's going to happen, they will bring Carson Wentz back. We may get a new defensive coach, but we'll talk about that in the second quarter. Nathan said Doug tried to turn Jalen Hurts, into a pocket passer in the second half. Bad strategy. You're right. Listen, you have something that's working. It's just like if I have Bo Jackson on Super Techno Bowl and all I got to do is toss the ball to him and he can run, nobody can catch him. Why would I do anything else?
Any coach out there will tell you, know for a fact, that if something's working, you keep doing it until they stop it. If they don't stop it, keep doing it. Simple as that.
All right. Keith, beg to differ. I don't know whether you beg to differ, but you might be talking in the chat room. Fellas, it isn't Doug or Jim Schwartz. They don't shop for groceries. Hey, this is a conversation we had before the show. We had a heated debate. I wish we could put it on camera. I wish I had the camera like mic'd up or
It
something
was
like
almost fisticuffs.
that. Listen, he got me by 7. Listen, I can hold my own. I'll be all right. But you know what? The thing about it is, yes, you're right. They don't shop for the groceries. I think Jim Schwartz had a little bit more say in what groceries they want to put in the bag. But at the end of the day, there is a big factor in this that Howie Roseman has given us bad groceries. He has picked the bananas at the bottom of the pile that has all the spots on that's been well overripe. And instead of picking
dropped the ball.
Yeah, the DK Metcalf. Anyway,
Awful. Sick. All of us Eagles fans are sick that DK Metcalf could be on this team.
Yeah.
We're all sick.
Let me go to Keith. The team doesn't like to play for Wentz. I don't see a point in giving him another shot. With that being said, before we end this quarter, I want you we talked about this, and you gave a great point, and it was something about teammates in sport.
Okay.
Let the people know what we were talking about.
Okay. Well, you know what I was telling you earlier, and I'll let everybody else know, is that sometimes there's intangibles that a guy on a football team has. Okay. And for whatever reason, like he told me not to bring up Nick Foles, but I don't care. I'm doing it anyway. Nick Foles, obviously, when he was in town, this is not a Nick Foles rant, but when he was in town, he had an intangible, and the intangible was that the people liked him and they played harder for him. Mm-hmm. Simple as that. For whatever reason, and everyone saw it. Everyone's watched it. Everyone here watched these games. That is the same exact team, but when they put a different quarterback in there, because these guys like Jalen Hurts a little bit more, they played a little bit harder for him. It's simple as that. The guys like you. They play better for you. They don't like Carson.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that because Jalen Hurts has guys that's around.
He brought energy to the team.
That they hang out together. I mean, let's be honest. Jalen Rager, they're buddies. Quez Watkins, they're buddies. Yeah. Even Deshaun Jackson are buddies. They just did something on Instagram together.
None of them are hanging out with Carson Wentz.
They're not hanging out with Carson. They're not going hunting with Carson Wentz. Let me go to a couple more comments before I end this quarter. Richard Boulay, Doug is past happy. Yes, he is.
Way too pass happy.
Doug has the same impact on the players at this point that Carson does. He is turning into.
Oh God!
He's not turning into the clapper. Oh, not. We are some lousy drafting some bitches, aren't we? Yes, we are.
Terrible.
Yes, we are. All right, so let me end this quarter.
And that's the end of the quarter.
Again, you're watching Eagles Talk by Eagles fans for Eagles fans. With that being said, we like to partake in our favorite libations. Hey. Today, I'm drinking the Stella Artois. It's very tasty, very good. You should get yourself 1, 6, or a whole 24 pack.
Yes, sir.
I'm also drinking and drowning my pains and sorrows of this season away with some Uncle Nearest 1856 premium whiskey.
That's serious stuff, you guys.
100
telling you,
because
serious.
It's New Year's Eve. And what better way to bring it in than talk about my favorite team and being drunk at the same time?
Yes.
I'm in my crib, so I'm not going over here.
Yes.
So
let's go.
You got to take your shot.
All right.
Well, so pour your shot.
No, I want the good stuff, man.
You going to do some there?
Listen, give me the good stuff. I don't want to drink your cheap stuff. I want to drink your expensive stuff. I'm a guest.
Let me know what you're drinking out there.
Thank you.
As I take down this Uncle Nearest, I'm not opening the second bottle, but we're gonna take this one down. I do have to throw a flag on you though.
For what? What are you throwing a flag on me for?
Flag on the play.
For what?
Because you brought up Nick Foles.
Oh, stop it. Nick Foles, that's over with. We've been broke up with that one. That's over with.
All right, so for everybody out there, let me know what you're drinking. Like again, I said we're doing the Uncle Nearest. Into our Philadelphia Eagles next season, and finishing it off strong and losing so the Cowgirls don't get into the Super Bowl. Into the playoffs. I'm sorry, into the playoffs. I'd rather listen. They can call me up and let me play quarterback and let you play my left tackle, and we can lose this game easy.
They better not win this game. We are not going to hand Dallas the playoffs in the NFC East.
We need to hear this.
Oh no, we suck again.
Hey man, listen. To our Philadelphia Eagles next season, maybe everything will turn around for us. We draft better. Devontae Smith should be the draft pick if Jamar Chase is not there. But down the hatch, 3, 2, 1. Hit the table, man. Hit the table. We got to hit the table.
Okay, I don't know.
Then
I don't know.
There
this
you go.
Routine.
Yeah. Wow.
You're now listening to the second quarter.
All right. Quavo, I'm on that Quavo Silver. Let's drink up. 2020 is only hours away. Yes, it is. I wish I had my DJ gear out. I would have it here. I might be DJing tonight with my homie, so it depends on what time the wife gets in. If she feel like going out, because I did dishes.
Okay. Listen, you're doing good housework. Good job.
Our second quarter topic is spread over. What do we need?
Team improvements.
What does this team need to improve? I mean, we need a lot, but what do you think this team needs to improve on? I mean, it's not true for you to improve. All we need is 2 more wins next year, But in theory, to be a better team, to be a playoff team, what do you think we need to improve on besides the drafting, and besides the drafting? What do you? Well, you can add draft on it.
Well, I think there's a lot of different directions you can go with this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Me personally, I like to either see us get a good amount of quality, either a good quality amount of defensive players to try and secure that defense up, because we're like 32nd in the league as far as like linebackers go.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever Jim Schwartz gets fired and we get a new defensive coach, hopefully that this coach will be like, hey, we're going to blitz occasionally and not just always drop back in the zone. But to be honest, for like a young quarterback, a young guy with young folks on the team, and hopefully a new young head coach coming in, I'd like to see as many weapons on the team as possible. I'd like to see as many offensive options as possible. Like if we can't stop them on defense, let's run the score up on them on offense.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree with you. The first thing we need to do to improve, and this goes back to my co-host Dante and what he said after the Super Bowl. Jim Schwartz should have been the first defensive coordinator fired after winning a Super Bowl.
Yes.
To allow a team quarterback throw 500 total passing yards against him.
Yeah.
So it's easy to say Jim Schwartz, but after I looked at that game, and I know we were shorthanded. And a lot of times these guys play harder than what their actual talent is. Sometimes you have that motivating factor. Jim Schwartz not that. You thought I was going to stick around and say we need to keep him.
Did those guys really look motivated to you this past season, though? Like the secondary was trash.
There were a few players. I'm going to tell you the few players. Jordan Mailata was motivated.
Okay.
All right. He's motivated to be out there in the ball. Travis Fulgham came out the scene, was motivated so he could stay with the team and make a career out of himself. Okay. And we relegated him to the side because Alshon Jeffrey came back and we got to play him.
And not to go back to the first quarter, but whose decision is that to play Travis Fulgham?
Anyway, so what I think we need to improve before I go to the comments here. First,
that's the coach's decision.
First, get rid of the defensive coordinator.
Bye-bye, Jim Schwartz.
Get a real defensive coordinator here that knows scheme, that know what they have with the players they have. All right. Second is
wish you luck
for Doug Peterson to relinquish his play calling. Listen, I've been calling for the all season. Dante's called for the all season. My brother Shelman has called for all season. Even our new co-host Nichelle called it for all season. And Jay, we argued about it. I know he would like to see it.
He's got to go.
But that is what we have to.
It's time for a breakup. This relationship's over. It's time to break up.
Yeah, let me go to some more comments out here. Let's see. If the Giants win, I don't care if we win or lose. If Dallas wins, I don't care. If Dallas makes playoffs, they will get worse draft picks. I do agree, but I really want I don't want them to go to the playoffs. I don't.
Listen,
Everett,
Eagles fans. What's his name again?
Everett.
Everett. Let me tell you something, man. As us Eagles fans, and we bleed green. Like we're the real Eagles fans in the city. The ones that stick with the team whether we're winning or losing. Okay, we don't give Dallas anything. We don't help them out with anything. Nothing.
Yeah.
Zero.
Absolutely nothing. Let me go to some more. Keith, he said secondary players, definitely. There are some stud corners in this draft. I will have a draft show. Hopefully my brother comes back and we can actually do a physical breakdown with some guys. Actually some Ohio State guys that could be available.
If we go out and get a corner, is that going to help us win more games?
No, I'm talking wide receiver first round.
Okay, yeah,
so
we need that. That's what
I'm going to answer a question that was put up there by Kyle O'Brien and some others earlier about who we should draft in the third quarter. I'm going to
got to run the score up on everybody.
Is either between Jamar Chase or Devontae Smith. The reason why you go after either, if you get Devontae Smith has traits of a Marvin Harrison. Nobody thought Marvin Harrison was a number one receiver, right? Because
True.
he was short, he was 6
True.
foot, he was 100 some odd pounds. Devontae Smith is the same person. He's 6 foot, he runs great routes, gets open, catches everything. Go look at his tape. I'm not the highlights. Now, if y'all want to go analyze players, do not look at highlights. Highlights are made to make players look good.
Yeah, they are.
Go look at all 22. Go pay for it. Go look at all 22 and look at all the pass plays going towards
It's
his
the
kid.
body of work.
He catches damn near everything that's thrown at it, and he's a hard worker. All right, Jamar Chase has a tangible that is,
so that's where you want to go. You want to go with wide receiver?
I would go wide receiver. Listen, we about to get rid of 2 guys. I would, if Deshaun would come back for like $1 million. Okay, Alshon got to go. Alshon got to go.
Deshaun should come back for a sandwich, not
Maybe,
$1 million. What are you talking about?
Let me go.
Give him anything.
Lathan Stud
Give him a
linebacker.
farewell home.
Yo, it's this linebacker from Tulsa, Zovin Collins. He's a guy to keep your eye on. If you out there, guys, go look for Zovin Collins from Tulsa. He's actually he won the linebacker was the Bernowski. The Buckets Award.
So is that what everybody wants? They want to see us get a linebacker?
We could get a linebacker in later rounds.
Yeah, we're not going to waste
Richard Boo
top
Layton,
picks on linebackers.
coaching new GM. Yes, we need to coach a new GM.
Thank you, sir.
It doesn't matter who is on offense when the defense allows 30 points a game. That's true. That's why you got scored 40.
It does matter because in a great world we would have a decent offense and a decent defense, or a really good defense and an okay offense. But in the state of the Eagles right now, we either need to run the score up on them or we need to stop everybody. And I don't really think that what we have right now on defense is going to be good enough to stop anybody. So adding a linebacker or a corner or anything like that, it might slow some teams down, but it's not really going to help us win games. What's going to help us win games is putting points.
So you're saying
on the
we need
board.
offense. So wide receivers I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. Lathan said,
I'm not disagreeing
Julio
on wide
Jones.
receiver.
I got you. Julio Jones type wide out and send Alshon. He's gone. Alshon, this is last year. I don't
Goodbye.
care.
I wish I could steal money like Alshon Jeffries did.
I like this saying.
No work and get paid?
Yeah, man. No work and get paid. You catch 6 passes for the season.
That's amazing. And get millions for it?
If you $10 million.
How do I sign up for that job?
Hey, man, you had the ability. You was big.
Shoot, man.
I know what happened. If you thought 2020 was bad, wait until it turns 21 and it's legal to drink. Yeah, how about that? Let me go to Keith comment. This is a good comment right here. So you feel we should take a running back at the 5th pick, fellas? That's a tough prey.
No.
We bring Louis Riddick in and get some DBs and the O-line shored up. Don't think Schwartz is the issue. Don't think Doug is the issue. We play a wide 9 defense.
We shouldn't be playing wide
first
9
and foremost, Keith, Jim Schwartz is the issue. He's been the issue since he came here. Second of all, the answer to the second part, I had to look at it again.
100%.
You can't see that.
I know.
See the paper,
it said 100%.
So you got to understand, we got a lot of our old linemen coming back. We got Andre Dillon. I know a lot of people don't like him. Maybe he can kick inside.
He's decent.
Maybe he can kick inside somewhere and shore that up. I'm pretty sure that Jason Kelsey may be retiring this year. So Isaac Salamalu might go to center because that's actually his position. Brandon Brooks is activated.
I saw him on Instagram. He looked pretty good.
Brandon Brooks tore his Achilles 4.5 months ago. 4.5 months ago. And he's activated to play in his last game.
Why would they do that?
He's the best right guard in the game. In the past 5 years, he has been the best right guard.
He's not going to play, is he? He's not playing.
No, he's not going to play.
Play
then you have your right tackle, Lane Johnson, when healthy, is one of the premier right tackles in the game. He wasn't healthy, and he guts it out, and I got to get kudos to him. So I think our offensive line will be okay this coming year as far as going out and drafting somebody. We don't need to draft a guy in the first round. We need to give Miles Sanders more carries. He hasn't touched the ball. He touched the ball since he came in the league 20 times once. He has never.
That's a problem.
He has never touched the ball 25 times.
I saw that the other day. That's a real problem.
Yeah.
That guy, he had 17 carries that game. I think he's got to definitely get at least 20, 25 carries a game. Because, if he gets 20, 25 carries a game and he's productive, then it makes Jalen Hurts' job a little bit easier. It makes everybody's job a little bit easier because they have to respect us then. They have to respect us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Let me
they
go.
just have to.
Get some more comments up here. We could use a big back like Blunt.
Yes.
But he retired.
We miss Blunt.
No, sir. If I was to give up my stimulus check, I don't care. The Cowboys do not go to the play. I guess you got your stimulus, Kovo.
Absolutely.
Kyle Bryant, Alex Smith deserves a playoff shot. Comeback player of our lifetime. F Dollars.
I'll go with that. I like Alex
Why
Smith.
is Dallas
Man.
in the NFC East anyway? When Texas is in the South, that's a long story. That's you know what? The next time that we do on, I'll bring up the history because I did read the history about why Dallas. Because you know the NFC, it used to be the NFC conference used to be Dallas, Washington, the Giants,
Okay.
Philly,
Okay.
and the Cardinals.
Yes, it was. I remember that.
Right.
That was a long time ago.
Then they changed it into this NFC East because Dallas has a rivalry. Believe it or not, Dallas' rivalry is Washington Redskins. It's always been their rivalry.
Okay.
They're not rivalry with Philadelphia Eagles. Our rivalry is the Giants. That's the I-95.
Well, I think we hate the Cowboys a lot more than the Giants.
So I mean, this division is perfectly made. I understand. We look at it. We look at the graph. We look at the map and say, "Why are we say this division is perfect?" Patrick Surtain Jr. Yes, I'm thinking of him. He's a good corner, but look at some other guys. Asante Samuel Jr. If you're looking at names,
oh my God,
Wade from Ohio State, he's going to be available. The kid from LSU, even though Devontae Smith torched him this year for 200 yards against him, he was the All-American as a freshman. I mean, yes, when you go against great receivers, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Yeah, it's a 50-50.
I mean, just look at Darius Slay. Darius Slay is the close. Well, wait a minute. He's been the closest thing to a shutdown corner we had in a very long time. Very long time. He's been the best corner we had since. Wait a minute. He's been the best corner we had since Asante Samuels.
Darius Slay is a shutdown corner on subpar wide receivers. He's not a shutdown corner on the top tier wide receivers.
That's why they call him on the show.
He's not a shutdown corner.
That's why they have him on the show
receivers.
because of this.
All right, well, stop being stingy and pass it along.
Well, it's going. It's going now. All right, it's going now.
Y'all heard him say he had 2 bottles.
I'm not opening my second bottle. You gotta be crazy. You better drink that Maker's Mark up there.
You know what? I'll take what I can get. It's all free for me.
All right. No, hit your fireball, man. I get the Maker's Mark in the
I mean, I really like Darius Slay, but I just think that Darius Slay, like, you know, against these big name wide receivers, that he's not really able to keep up with those guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But playing corner is a hard job anyway. You know what I mean? Like, it's not easy playing that job. Like, defending some of these guys.
I know how it is. I tried to do it on the highest level and it didn't work out.
Well, that's because you ran a 5 flag.
I didn't run a 5 flag. I ran a 4-3. And it was timed. Anyway, let me end this quarter, man.
And that's the end of the quarter.
Listen, this is Eagles Talk by Eagles fans. By Eagles fans for Eagles fans. And let me let you
corner running 5-3.
This guy.
Eagles Talk, the #1 Eagles coverage show on Facebook. That is by Eagles fans for Eagles fans.
Let me open it for you.
No, I ain't no girl. Get out of here.
Having some difficulty opening the bottle.
Well, listen, that means it's been sitting here on your shelf for a long time.
Why don't you just take that one right there?
I'm gonna take them both.
You're not.
Shit.
Wife's gonna kill you.
Okay, in that case,
all right. So
nice.
I'll finish off my Uncle Nearest. He got the fireball. I'm not drinking no fireball.
It's like they screwed the bottle on with like a pair of pliers or something.
Man, don't pour that on my table.
What you guys crazy glue the top on?
Shout out to you guys out there being loyal to the Philadelphia Eagles. You know, we've been in some bad situations, some bad years. This is the first time Doug Peterson had the second time he had a losing record. Just like Andy Reid. Andy Reid had 2 losing records his first year and his last year.
Is this some type of way of you trying to save Doug Peterson again?
I don't make that judgment.
To
the Philadelphia Eagles drafting a great player. Oh my goodness, man. Cheers. Down the hatch. 3, 2, 1.
You're not saving Doug.
Let me start this quarter.
You're now listening to the
Doug will definitely find another job somewhere else.
Wait a minute. Let me do this for you.
Oh no! We suck again!
Listen. Third quarter, we're talking about what are we talking about, man? I've been drinking.
I don't know. Make something up, man. Let's talk
No,
about.
you had it written down.
Well,
I'll give you the.
I had a bunch of thoughts written down, man. But
So
you
the
know, I'm a
third quarter,
co-host.
I wanted to
Scottie
give it
Pippen,
to
you
you
Mike.
guys because we talked about what the team needs to improve. We talked
Everything.
about the previous game, and now it goes to what does this team need to do in the draft? All right. Now, with some questions about earlier, who do we need to draft? I saw one about a running back, a stud linebacker, a lockdown cornerback. Theodore Nicholas said lockdown QB, cornerback.
Mm.
There are some stud cornerbacks in this draft, and like my brother will always say, we want to see their combine, see their footwork, and see their 40. You want to see if they can be fast enough to be with these receivers. But one thing I always said to my brother, and I told him this many times, you could have a corner or a wide receiver run a 4.3, but does that really translate to on the field? Because you have some
Not
guys,
always.
that time poorly, run a 4.5, but on the field they shut people down. Prime example, Xavier Howard, cornerback Miami Dolphins. He said this, and I quote: "They said, how can a cornerback that runs a 4.5 shut down any receiver in the seat that runs a 4.3?" He said, "I could turn a 4.3 receiver into a 5 flat receiver." It becomes your skill, your want to, your ability. So it's not always about what you can do. Sometimes it is speed. Let's be honest. Deshaun Jackson got that speed to make you want to. It's just nasty speed. But for me, I really want to wide out.
You know, it's about time you said something I agree with. Finally, you know, as far as like these people right here say, as far as like a lockdown corner, we definitely do need a lockdown corner. Okay, that's without a doubt. We need a lockdown corner, but we don't need to get a lockdown corner through the draft, because a lockdown corner through the draft, he's a seasoned wide receiver. Anybody that's, you know, middle of the pack and above is going to destroy even the best rookie corner, and a rookie corner is not going to help us win games right away.
Yeah.
He's just not. Like, I would prefer to get like a nice guy who off the free agency or a trade or something like that. But a rookie corner is going to go out there and get torched by any halfway decent wide receiver.
Well,
Going to get him
Marshawn Lattimore was good as a rookie.
Sure, name 5.
CJ Anderson. CJ Anderson, the rookie from really bad for Florida. He was good. Actually, Jalen Ramsey was pretty good. Adoree Jackson was pretty good. Deion Sanders was damn sure good.
So we're gonna really go back to
you said name 5.
We're gonna
right?
really go. How many corners have been to the league since Deion Sanders? What are you
but
talking
you
about?
asked me to name 5, and I named 5 corners.
Oh my God! Why not go back to the 60s then while we're at it?
So out there, you guys out there, what do you think we need to go in the draft to improve this team? Let's go. Mario said O-line. I think we can hold off to the 3rd round for O-lineman. There's no studs in this draft.
They got this one left tackle coming out who's supposed to be official.
Well, he's going to go in the top 5 picks.
Yeah.
And we don't need him in the top 5 picks. We're not going to pick an offensive lineman. Listen, I think Joe Malala, he's 6'5", 6'8", 350, and he moves like a gazelle. He let a sack happen to get some in this Dallas game, but that was it. Like he literally did this to players. I lied to you not.
I'm listening.
I wish I could have you sit here and watch the tape with me. He literally did this to a player and threw him. Literally.
Okay.
He has power with his speed. He has power to do everything on the field.
So we're gonna base that off of one play when he
he's been doing that. He's been doing that all season when he's got the opportunity to play that position.
Listen, I would prefer to have an offensive player on picking a guy out the draft. But if this guy falls to us, if it just happens to be available, like a stud at left tackle, and we can secure that guy up for like a long time, like keep that blind side secure for a long time, I would have to think twice about taking that guy.
We got 2 guys there. We can argue about that later, man. We got Andre. Listen, Andre Dill was a heck of a pass blocker. Even when he came in his rookie season, he did well at the left tackle. Not right tackle, left tackle. He did well.
And he did well, but guess what? Remember, he was coming off the bench behind Jason Peters.
Yeah, Jason Peters is
JP.
definitely gone. All right, Bill Crow said first round has to be D line or O line.
No way.
I disagree with
No
that.
way, bro.
Bill,
No way, bro.
we need to put points up, and
No way.
right now our wide receivers don't separate. But
You get 2 hot wide receivers in here and
oh
a good
wait
quality
a minute,
tight
wait a
end?
minute, wait a
Yeah.
minute. I went back. I told you I went back and watched the game.
Yeah.
Right, and when I went back to watch the game, there was separation. There were wide open wide receivers, and we had this conversation. Jalen is a rookie. Yes, he's going to miss those opportunities. He ran out a lot of plays where he had wide open wide receivers.
Yes.
All right, a lot of plays, dude. Wide
Yes.
open. Receivers wide open.
Well, they were coming after him too, though. Like they were coming after him.
Yeah, they were coming after him.
They're
but he
coming
has the
after
ability.
him, man.
The thing is, we have some guys that's going to grow with whoever's the quarterback is. I don't know who's going to be. That's an argument for another show. I don't know who's the quarterback going to be. I don't know if it's going to be Jalen Hurts. I don't know if it's going to be Carson Wentz. We have plenty outs with that. I could talk about that in the fourth quarter about the different outs. But there were some guys that were open. Lathan said, "I like the corner curse." Yeah, he's a sleeper. He's just the corner from South Carolina. He's going to be a top 15 pick. If
No corners.
I'm
corners,
gonna say this.
folks.
I'm gonna say this right now.
No corners.
If the Eagles organization, not me, I like Carson. I love Carson. But hold up, if the Eagles organization deem it necessary for them to get rid of Carson and they're able to get a number 1 draft pick for him,
You're not going to get a 1 for pick for Carson.
there you are.
Never. You might get it. You probably can get a second in the player. You're not going to get a 1 for Carson. Not coming off a bad season. Not with all that money they owe him. They have to pay him. You're not going to get it. You're never going to get a number 1. That's not going to happen. Let's just scratch that off the table.
If
That
the
won't
Colts
happen.
or the Patriots come knocking, the Patriots will give up the number 1. The Patriots give up the number 1.
I think that Carson Wentz would be the type of guy Bill Belichick would love.
Yeah. So the Patriots give up number 1. The Colts would definitely give up number 1 because Frank Wright wants him.
Yeah.
Frank Wright said it. I would love to take him. So therefore, that might be a possibility.
That's a high price tag.
Yeah, it is. Everett, happy New Year's. Go Eagles.
Go
yes.
Birds.
Go Birds always. I agree. We don't need a back. We don't need a running back right now. I'll be honest with you. We don't need it. I hate to say this about Corey Clement, but his time for the Philadelphia Eagles has expired. Even Boston Scott has been tremendous with this team.
It's over.
He has the ability to take over that mantle of a Darren Sproles. He doesn't need to be a kick returner or a punt returner. What you need to do, you need to bring Elijah Holyfield up and let him run the ball. He's a hammer. Pause. He's a guy that could be that guy, that Blunt type running back.
I loved when Blunt was here, man. That was great. He was such a Did you guys love when Blunt was here? He was such a machine on 2 yards and 3 yards. Like he was a beast.
You don't realize I watched Blunt in college.
We don't even have nobody like that now. He's a monster.
Yeah, Lathan. We better not draft the O-lineman once the line gets healthy. We be fine. Yes, once we get fine, that's the question.
I don't want an O-lineman. I don't want an O-lineman neither, unless it's this one guy they say is like spectacular. I forget what his name is, but other than that, no O-linemen.
Lathan, we need speed and height in the secondary. Yes, we do. Let me go some more comments, more quiet.
Keith Gibson said he likes Doug. What do you like about Doug? Why do you like Doug?
He won the Super Bowl, man.
What?
What other coach in the Philadelphia Eagles history has won us a Super Bowl? Go!
It's okay to break up and
you
give divorce.
Respect Doug's authority.
No way.
I'm a cop, and you will respect my authority.
It's okay to break up.
It is.
Doug is done.
Do you think Ertz is leaving this season?
Yep.
I don't know why he was talking about his contract when he had 2 more seasons under his belt. He has 1 more season here before he can be a free agent.
He's gone.
If we can get something for him,
he wasn't even productive enough. He's gone.
If we can get something for him, why not? I agree. Not a rookie corner. Yeah, not a rookie corner.
No rookie corners.
Are you guys okay with Deshaun Jackson coming back if he can stay healthy? Listen,
no.
He said no.
No.
I say no. I say yes.
No.
The only reason I say yes, shout out to the Philadelphia 76ers.
They trashing them. They up about 30.
So I just turned left. My TV is
wow.
You don't understand my TV. So
no pride in beating up on weak teams, though. But
so
go ahead.
if Deshaun is able to modify his contract and say, you know what, I'll take a lesser contract because of the situation. I know Howie Roseman is perfect at doing that with these players. Yes.
No, we don't want. We don't want. Deshaun hasn't been good for
Keith
years.
Gibson,
We don't want y'all.
I
We don't want-
concur wholeheartedly.
Oh my!
They're talking
We're
in the chat
not.
room
You
right
guys
now.
are not thinking like a football team or an organization. You're thinking like fans because we like this guy. I like Deshaun too. I just don't like him still playing on this team.
Wait a minute.
Unless the money is dirt cheap, then yeah.
$1 million. That's dirt cheap. He's a veteran that's
He's
been in the
not
league
going
for
to take
10
$1 million.
Yeah, you will. For
What are
10
you talking
years.
about? He done blown that in the club some nights. He ain't taking no $1 million.
He's a family man now. All right.
Yeah,
This
I'm
comment you
sure
would like,
he
Jay.
is.
Jay, you would like this comment. We need to draft Janae Ayoko and Meg Thee Stallion as cheerleaders.
Oh my God. I don't like Meg Thee Stallion.
We're going to talk off screen.
Yeah. I don't like her.
We're going to definitely talk off screen. You're like Kim
I'm
Kardashian.
a Kardashian
yes,
fan.
you are. My goodness.
I'm loyal to my Kim Kardashians. My Kardashians.
Get out of here, man.
I love them.
Let me end this quarter, man.
And that's the end of the quarter.
Let me go through some of these more comments.
See why Kanye did what he did.
I need to slow down on this tequila. I'm wilding with these comments.
Go for it, bro. We having a good time, man. It's New
Quavo,
Year's
listen,
Eve,
man.
Get
It's
it.
New Year's Eve. It's Eagles talk. We're having a good time.
Get
Even
it,
though
bro,
our
man.
team's not in the playoffs, we have an opportunity to eliminate the cow bitches. Yes, I said cow bitches.
Listen, make their day bad.
You know what?
Let's rain on their
I got my
parade.
Terramana tequila. I'm drinking some tequila. You know, just for Quavo.
Listen,
Quavo wants some Quavo. He got Quavo. I'm drinking some Terramana tequila.
I think
all
it's
right?
water in there. I don't think he has tequila
want
in
a shot?
there. Well, sure.
All right,
sure.
then.
I got to
So-
get paid something.
So give me the glass just because you think
I think it's water. Let me see what this. Give me some of this sissy juice.
Go ahead. So let me know what you're drinking out there. Play Nate Sutfield. No, wait a minute. I told the Eagles organization to call me. I could play quarterback. All right, for this game. All right, let me go to some more comments before we drink this.
Yeah, how great would that be though if the Eagles were like, "Hey, do you really want to come play quarterback for one game?"
I'll probably throw 500 yards. I ain't gonna hold you up.
Fuck. Excuse my.
I ain't gonna hold you up. I'll probably throw for 500 yards.
You're crazy. How many of those did you have?
No,
you
no,
wouldn't even make
you
10,
don't understand.
You wouldn't even make 10
See,
yards.
So you don't understand. I was an athlete. You know, I was an athlete.
Okay.
You know that.
I know.
All right.
You're not that athlete though.
I might not be what I used to be, but throwing the ball, I could do that.
Listen, the first time you got sacked, you'll be broken.
No, I won't.
You be broke.
No, I won't.
You be broke.
I'll be looking at that check that's about to come, that $31,000. Like,
you're gonna need all 31.
You can hit me out as much as
You're
you
gonna need
want.
all $31,000 to pay for your medical bills.
Yeah. I love
Especially if
Carson,
Chase
but
Young
he
gets you.
needs to join John D. Filippo back because his mechanics is atrocious. Bye Carson. Let me go some more.
Bye, Carson.
Let me go to some newer comments. Play Nate Sutfield. Yes. Darnell Williams. We do need impact wide receivers. We do. Listen, I'm not gonna be honest.
Cowboys got 3.
I'm gonna be honest. Even with them, their team is trash. So I think
I hate the Cowboys as much as everybody else.
they're 6-9.
Come on, bro. Excuse me. They have a great team.
Before Dak went
They
down,
ain't winning, but they got a
won
great
one
team.
game. Before Dak went down, they had one.
Listen, man.
What Super Bowl have they won in the past 3 years?
It don't even matter. That team is loaded. The team is loaded, bro. Come on, man.
Yo, he doesn't know the Philadelphia Eagles Eagle talk way yet. So he's getting introduced to it.
Look, everybody, I love the Birds.
He's drunk too.
No, I'm not.
So
I love the Birds. I'm a big time fan of the Birds. But come on, let's be honest, man. Let's be realistic so we can win here. They have a good quality team. They're just not winning.
They're not. All right, so
they got 3 receivers on the team that can kill you any given time.
But they're not killing.
We need at least 3 corners to keep up with them.
They're not killing it. Let's be honest. All right, so I want to say this before we go to our shot. I understand the rationale behind Jalen Reagor picking Jalen Reagor over Justin Jefferson. We saw that script many times before with Jordan Matthews, with Nelson Aguilar. We saw that script before. But if we pick Justin Jefferson, he wouldn't have been as successful in his offense with the way the offensive play caller has been. But I digress. So this is to our Philadelphia Eagles picking an impact player in this upcoming draft. You think it's water, and it's not. It's Terramana
We're gonna
Tequila.
find out in a second if it's water.
Wait. This is the Terramana Tequila
I didn't even
by the
hear
Rock.
this
Is Blanco
Okay.
by the Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Get out of here.
Yes. You see the signature.
I can't drink and I don't like the Rock.
All right. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna say 3, 2, 1. We hit it on the table. Then we
Okay.
take the shot back. All
Okay.
right.
All
So
right.
let me know what you're drinking out there. This is Eagles Talk by Eagles fans. And we're getting lit because it's New Year's Eve. Shout out to Dante the Dark Knight. I know he recovered from the COVID.
Dante, where you at, bro?
I
Comment.
appreciate you for letting us get back on this today because I know you was upset. I know you probably smoked a cigar, relaxing with your family and everything like that. And I wish everybody out there that's watching us who has been with us for the past five seasons. Is it 6 seasons now? It'd be 6 seasons.
I don't know. I just started watching last week.
Shut up. I appreciate y'all. Have a happy New Year's. Be safe in everything you do. If you're going, do not shoot guns out there because the bullets do got to come down. Unless you're in the rural area and you have a shooting range out there, because I've seen that, and that's actually nice.
What are you doing out in rural areas?
They had a gun range.
Yeah.
I'd
I kept driving by.
Listen, they do a lot out there. So, to our Philadelphia Eagles drafting the impact player, we're gonna take it down. 3, 2, 1.
There we go. Yeah, I was right. That's juice. That ain't nothing. That's juice.
Really?
I think that was like, them little drinks you get at Walmart, like them little
You like
seltzer
that,
waters. Yeah.
You like that, though?
Yeah, it was nice.
So it's truthfully, I'm talking to Terramana Tequila because we're trying to get another sponsor. We got Estella coming up next season. Terramana, Dwayne Johnson.
It was nice.
We love your tequila. It's very tasty.
It was smooth too. It was nice. It was nice.
You should have it when it's chilled. It's even better.
Yeah, that was good. I liked it.
All right. So
I liked it.
In this fourth quarter, we want to reach out to you guys that's out there with your questions that you have for us. But the one thing I do have to say, this season, this year has been, something that we didn't expect. With my wife catching COVID,
I did.
My wife catching COVID, and me taking care of her, and I'm catching COVID. I'm good now. I'm good. You're close. It's too late. With my co-host Dante catching COVID, and now they have the vaccine. To everybody out there, be safe in everything you do. I know it's New Year's Eve, and I'm wishing all Eagles family out there to be safe in everything that you're doing. Enjoy yourself tonight, but take precautions. Make sure you bring your mask with you. Yeah, I know you. I make sure.
I was looking for my mask. Yo, listen. When I came over here, this is how serious this guy is. He actually had a thermometer and checked my temperature when I came over.
It's over there.
Who has a thermometer and checks people's temperature at the house?
Yeah. I'm serious about that because you know what? My wife's father was sick with it. She had it. My wife's father had it, and his wife had it.
He turned out okay though.
He was okay.
Okay.
He had little headaches.
Okay.
His wife had it, but she has it kind of was bad with her.
All right.
But you know what? To everybody out there, just be safe. It's a horrible year for anything.
Thumbs down
for anything. Hopefully 2021 to be the year that the aliens come down and say, you know what, we got the real vaccine. Go ahead and do what you want to do.
Oh man. Terrible year.
To our Philadelphia Eagles, who's drinking Telesport?
Oh my God, a 65? That's the worst drink ever. You ever had that? You ever had Telesport before?
Yes, I went on a Telesport binge.
A binge? What?
Yeah, it was
How?
It was a whole year where I drunk Telesport.
Why would you do that?
Hey, listen, I'm that's why I drink the good stuff. Now. That's why I drink the good stuff now. I wish somebody was here so I could bring the good stuff. I drink EH Colonel Tiller now. I drink Maker's Mark. I drink as you can see, Maker's Uncle Nearest is gone.
Yeah.
I don't drink the Fireball. I don't partake it.
Yeah, that was kind of
unless it's
kind of sissy.
Eggnog. Eggnog is actually well.
Yeah.
I do the Terramata.
Yeah, that
Terramata
was good.
tequila. We're not gonna be here much longer. I want to say thank you to everybody that's been with us for, like I said, the last 5 years. Tony Dern, Barrett. Listen, I've been drinking, so I'm saying your name wrong. It's 2921 here, and I can give you the heads up. Dallas sucks.
Good.
Yo, that's the comment of the day, man.
Yes, it is.
It's the comment of the day. Yo, Tony, you from down under. I appreciate you tuning in because you be giving us heads up from what time it is, and you watch the Eagles game like 4, 3, 2 in the morning, man, because the time difference is so crazy down there. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate everybody tuning in, telling your friends and family. Let's keep this thing moving because we want to eventually move from Facebook into YouTube and have this a live platform on YouTube. Because let's be honest, it's a little bit more features on YouTube for us. We want to move that platform there so we can reach a wider Eagles audience. But being the number one Eagles Talk group on Facebook, it is good. It's great.
So
It's awesome.
I got a question for you, bro.
Go ahead. I got an answer.
So obviously all of us out there know that this is the first time we ever want our team to lose. So what do you think? What do you think should happen? You think they should go out and try and win, or you think we should sabotage ourselves to lose?
You play football, right?
Yeah.
I play football. As a player, it's hard for you to want to go out there and just lose, regardless of what is at stake.
It's going to hurt the team if we win, bro. We're not going to win, but it hurts the team if we win.
It does hurt the team if we win, but at the same time, you play the game to win. You know that. You know that.
This is a rock and a hard place. I mean, you play to win, but even if you win, it's still not a respectable season. It's still a subpar season. You know,
subpar. What you mean subpar?
We just can't give Dallas
subpar.
We just can't give Dallas an opportunity to get into the playoffs, and then all of a sudden they get hot and start winning, make it to the championship with a bowl game. Like we can't give them that because, like, let's be perfectly honest. Like, you know, I like Ron Rivera, but the Redskins aren't going to do anything. Like, their quarterback situation's too crazy.
I'll be honest with you. I would rather have Ron Rivera. I've been drinking. I would rather have the Washington football team in it than the Dallas Cowgirls.
Do you like that name? I like that name.
I
like the name, actually, the Washington football team. I think it sounds cool. It's different. Why? Why not?
Yo, hold up. I just got a text. The whole football team for the Philadelphia Eagles tested positive. So therefore we got to suit up.
Listen, that's all I need is one game, one check. That's all I need. I'm good.
I got 15 minutes.
Listen, man.
I got 15 minutes.
Listen, you'll be on the sideline like this.
No.
Where's the oxygen mask?
Nope. I got 15 minutes in me, man. I did it for too long. I got 15 minutes.
You're a lot younger than me, man. You can handle that. I can't handle that.
I can't. Listen, I played it.
You know how many people ask me if I play for the damn Eagles all day long when I wear
Eagles shirt? Because you 6'8", 300 something. I mean,
all day long.
200 and 100 plus more pounds.
You guys hear him almost tell you guys my weight?
Hey guys, listen, we're about to wrap this up. I appreciate y'all tuning in to the Dark Knight. We took another shot.
Listen, I ain't paid for this. Absolutely.
You're drinking Fireball though. So
listen,
I don't care.
I don't care what it is. I ain't paid for it.
You know what? I'm gonna
FREE.
I'm gonna do one with you, man.
Because
our 76
get that one.
Is making Markel Yo, Ben Simmons shot a 3-point.
What? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see Ben Simmons hit a 3-point? I was like, what is happening?
All right, so for our Philadelphia Eagles, for everybody tuning in, have a happy new year. Be safe in the new year. Look for us more on YouTube and Periscope because that's where we are on the 3 platforms right now. We're trying to migrate over to YouTube.
Can I talk to the people for a second?
You've been talking to people.
I know. I want to talk to people again, though.
You're drunk.
I'm
happy New Year.
At all.
Yeah, you are.
Please, people, let me come back. I want to come back. He said I can only come today. I want to come back, please.
If y'all like Jay Phillips, let me know.
Pay me an alcohol and Cheez-Its. And this is the dollar store version. It wasn't even a full box.
Man, that's from O. Nelson's, man. That was a full box, man. Get out of here, man. Shout out to Jay Phillips for coming in, man.
Thanks for having me, sir.
And I appreciate you coming in. If I like Jay, just let us know because I can have more with Michelle, the Dark Knight, being so that Shellman is the
I can't
over
wait to
in
hang out with
Utah.
all you guys again, man. What's he
Yeah, I
doing
would
in
love-
Utah, man?
He's gonna be in Utah for a minute.
Really?
Yeah, they got 1% liquor in there. So take your
wow.
shot.
Oh yeah,
To
okay.
everybody
All right.
watching,
What's this
let's-
routine I gotta do again?
I say 3, 2, 1. You hit it down, bang,
Okay.
then you take it back.
Okay.
All right. Shout out to the Eagles. I'm about to call you Uber.
I did my own 3, 2, 1.
Shout out to you guys. Be safe. Happy New Year's. And look for us on Sunday as we have been flaxed to the Sunday night football game.
Have we?
Yes.
What time?
The show starts at 7, but the game starts at 8:10.
Okay.
Yeah, so I might have you back.
Instead of saying "Go Birds," we should say "No Birds." That should be our chant for the weekend. No birds. No birds.
Flag on the play.
That's all right. Listen, when I used to play football, you know what I used to get?
Flags.
Listen, I used to get
I went to that
tons of
game.
them.
All right, y'all. I'm going to end this show right now, man. I
lot.
appreciate y'all for tuning in. I know y'all have a lot of things planned. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. And we look forward to see y'all in the new year. Happy New Year. We bleed green. Yes, we are lit. And we
We
are
need the
not
show to
drinking
be longer.
water. We're drinking Terramata.
We
by
need the
The
show to
Rock.
be longer so I can get more free drinks.
No, the show is done. All right, guys. We're out.
Last call.
Peace.
We go live in 5, 4, 3, 2. Smash him up, crack that fool. Quarterback whack, yo, sack that fool. Hit him, 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 hit him. Smash him up,